let's face the music and dance. I guess that everybody who was present on that hillside where Jesus fed the 5,000 must have felt a sense of rejoicing, even if they didn't face the music and dance. Perhaps they did, because they may well have broken into songs of praise. So, we have picked up from thinking about the story our part in sharing God's abundant provision. It's there, but it needs to be shared. And the essential provision is the provision of love and hope. And with that we can break out of the limitations and imprisonments that we sometimes feel by the very act of sharing. God transforms situations. And at the heart of this story, of course, there is the transformation of the 5 loaves and 2 small fish. Here's a reflection written by a housewife, she calls herself, or as if she was a housewife who'd written it, the boy's mother. Let's enjoy it as I read it. I packed 5 cakes of bread and 2 small fishes. Sent him off, my youngest lad, to take his father's dinner to the field. Came back alone, he did, all goggle-eyed. My fresh-baked bread that varmint gave away to some young travelling preacher out of Galilee. It fed 5,000 people. What a tale! It can't be true. But if it is, what kind of dough did these hands need this morning? I love that reflection. You can just see the mother looking at her hands and thinking about the dough that she needed with them. And it speaks of God using us, as well as all we have, as agents of transformation. And of course, the feeding of the 5,000 reflects, anticipates the transformation of bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ in Holy Communion, as Jesus instituted that at the Last Supper, shortly before he died. Here's a song about Holy Communion. Gather around, for the table is spread. It's beautifully sung, and it ends, multitudes gathered, and by him were fed, so he will feed us too.